The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Hi, I am Lisa, the ukulele fool, foolishly believing we need this classic tune in our Christmas repertoire. You only need these 5 basic chords, but we have a D minor, which is just slightly outside of basic, and then we have an E minor and B7. So let's go over those. An E minor is played kind of like a ladder leaning up against a wall is how I like to think of it. You've got your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, reaching over with your middle finger to the 3rd fret of the E string, and then your ring finger picks up the 4th fret of the C string. So, a ladder. We also have a B7, and this B7 is kind of like a cousin to the E minor. You have everything here in place for the E minor, and then you move everything one string closer to your face. So you have E minor, and then B7. It's very typical for a B7 to follow an E minor, so you've just got to kind of do what I call lock and load. You get that E minor in place, and then just feel like you're locking everything over as you move it all over. If you need to practice that, I get it. I did when I learned these, and just so spending some relaxing moments going back and forth. I know your brain's got it, but you know, it takes a while for that neural pathway to get firmly ingrained. So if you need to spend a few days just working on that, no problem. That makes you perfectly normal. There's a D minor, which you might not know. Index finger on the 1st fret of the E string, reaching over to your G string with your middle finger, 2nd fret, and then you have to tuck in your ring finger on the C string, also on the 2nd fret. So you got to do a little shift here with your wrist in order to get both of these in on the same fret. You have to go sometimes from an E minor to a D minor. That's a big shift, and again, that's one where I would recommend doing nice and slowly. And I've got an easy strum version for this, which will give you some time to get there. I want to thank Jenny for this song suggestion. This is for you, and some of the strumming comes from Jenny's suggestion as well. You can do very simple strum. You can do basically 2 down strums for each chord, and it would sound like this. Interesting thing about this song is it's not in a regular meter of 2 and 4, which, you know, the majority of our music we play is 2, 4, sometimes 3, but this is in 6/8, and so it's a compound meter, and we have 2 big beats. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do a strum that gives you a little bit more of the 6/8 flavor by putting an up strum on the 6. It sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Like that. Jenny said to me in a Patreon post that I had helped me find what Christmas songs I should do. She said, I know a group that's doing something with plucked strings. Well, the thing that comes to mind is doing what's a 3 versus C. You are going to pluck everything but your C string. So thumb is here on the G, middle finger on E, and your ring finger is on A string, and you pluck them. The thumb goes down, and these fingers go up, and it's supposed to almost feels like a pinch. So in between, you pluck the C. So you go all and C, and all and C, or as I call 3 versus C. 3 versus C. How would that go with our 6/8? It go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Other ways to do it, you can make it simple. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. a finger picker, I recommend this pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get a lay of the land. No pesky lyrics. Let's just do the most basic strum along with the chords. Get your ukulele. Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, ready, begin. C, C, and E, and F, and a C, C, E, C, and G7, and a C, 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 and F, and a C again, and D minor, and B7, and an E, and G7, G7 again, and C, and a C, G7, and G7, and C, and a C, A minor, and D minor, D minor, D minor, A minor, oh, C, G7, and C, F, oh, C, G7, C, oh, G, G, and C, S, C, G, and a C. I'm going to be doing 2 play-alongs, and I've got them noted here. One is going to be actually in the key of C for guys. For it's lower, I can hardly sing it that low, but I'm going to give it a try. Then I've got another one using a capo on the 3rd fret. I'll talk to you about how to do the capo on before that play-along, and that'll be a little bit easier for the women. I'm going to do the down, strum, but you can easily follow along with just the 2 down strums. It'll work beautifully. 1, 2, ready, begin. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error blind. This is a higher play along. We're going up a minor third higher. So that means it's the third fret on your ukulele keyboard, fretboard. And you need to tune your instrument after you put the capo there. Now, one thing, capos come in from the top. You don't go underneath because then you won't have room to move your hand, particularly if you like the D minor. You finger everything the same. It's going to feel a little awkward because each of these frets has gotten a little bit smaller. You need to tune your strings afterwards, and so I got a low G on this, but your G string is going to ring as an A sharp. That's an A with a hashtag after it. Then you're going to have a D sharp, and then there's going to be a G and a C. So you'll have to tune it up after you take it off, but that's part of working with that capo. I'm going to do the strumming, plucking, finger picking that I would do if I was performing that, and I would say as I would do. At this point in time, a year later I might change my mind. That's kind of the fun thing about these strumming, finger picking patterns. 1, 2, 3, ready, begin. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt His word. The thrill of the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Let me know how that went. I'd love to hear about your ukulele journey. Thanks to everybody that does that, and thanks for watching all the way to the end. And thank you to all my patrons. I could not do this without you. So if you'd like all these strumming suggestions on the chord chart, I've got that for my patrons. Patrons pay as little as $3 a month to get access to all my chord charts. Thank you to all my patrons for everything that you do for me, not only financially, but also the encouragement you give me. It's just amazing. Thank you.